Why, heidi ho. So, um, I've mentioned more than once, and I'll keep saying it until maybe sooner or later repetition it'll resonate with you. Guarding our seven gates. Everything does come down to not just what comes out of our mouth, but what comes out of others' mouths. So, indoctrinating the individuals, abracadabra, I create as I speak. Well, things are created for us as others speak as well. So, when it resonates within you that our Ima'aba is neither masculine or feminine gender, but is both masculine and feminine gender, but always remember Ahad. So, it's everything on its own plane, level playing field, we'll say. So, the masculine and feminine gender is opposites of the same thing. So, love and hate, peace and war, judgment and mercy, light and dark, the sun and the moon, the morning and the night. Everything has its opposite, masculine and feminine gender. Neither is bad and neither is good, but one exists within the other and the other exists within the one. And it's when we go to the extreme of one or to the complete extreme of the other, that's where perversions are created. So, some people are not going to like when I say this. If you believe that Maima Abba came into a virgin woman, broke their covenant, and coveted what belonged to another man to bring himself into existence, well, him is the only evidence I need to hear because that's not Ima Abba, that's a him. There's only one entity that will come into a woman and needs a virgin woman to bring himself into this plane of existence. My Ima Abba created all things without just a him. The fallen ones needed virgins and women because they found them appealing with their eyes. So their Yetzirah, their evil inclination, made them want to breed with human women. So it may break your farting heart, but that's life. Abracadabra. I create as I speak. I'm not going to lie to you. If you believe that God is a he, him, or his, and he came into a virgin and, and defiled a woman who was married to another man, that is so against so many laws for our Ima Abba. One, it puts a woman in harm's way. That's the biggest issue. So that whole virgin woman, and it's not just that. Do you know how common it is? I mean, it's not an uncommon thing. It's not like it's never happened before that a virgin becomes pregnant. There's many ways that a virgin can become pregnant without a man penetrating. So that's not an uncommon thing. So it's not like it's never happened before. But anyway, so even in movies, there's that depiction of a certain entity needing a virgin woman to come into this plane of existence. So don't fall for the abracadabra of other people. Let them create for you things to idolize. But then again, I despise idolization of just about everything. I don't even like to see the Seal of Solomon being placed on a piece of cloth and everybody wrapping themselves with it. Because at one point in time, I was that ignorant. I did those things. So, So anyway, abracadabra, I create as I speak. Realizing that we allow others to create for us as they speak as well. So all this crap that's going on with these oligarchs and plutocrats, and they're fearful, and this is their last ditch effort to control humanity because they can feel the resonance of what's already here and has been here for some time. There's nothing they can do about it. And they keep pushing their fear and all this, but there are just too many who are starting to wake up. They're no longer falling for this false BS. So, um, gathering sparks and finding our soul tribe. And we do have different tribes, but ultimately we come from the same human tribe, different hues of men. But we do have our soul tribes. So when they talk about soul mate, they're not just talking about the masculine and feminine gender, which is a soul mate, a man and a woman when their resonance resonates with one another. But also a man for a man, not in a perverse way, but when you find somebody who's like a brother, like your hearts connect and you feel the resonance, like, hey man, I feel like I've known him my whole life. That's a soul brother. So that's your soul tribe. Soul brother. So anyway, the same thing with when a man finds the woman who resonates with him. It's a deep spiritual connection. That it's not something that's heard. It's not something that's seen. It's something that's felt in the soul. So soul tribe. So abracadabra, guarding our seven gates. And ultimately, any man who believes he has a right to be an authority over you is somebody that you should not listen to. Pure and simple. That's somebody who's not in his right mind and he's damn sure not your soul tribe. If he believes he owns you, then that's a slave master. If he believes he's your authority, that's a slave master. Or it's a fool who is being compensated by the slave master to help him rob you of your sweat equity, your currency, your energy, your very life force, your soul. And it does come down to soul contracts and all that other crap that was created by the Gregorian calendar, Julius Caesar, the Vatican, those who practice dark magic and want you to worship Baal Peor. That's why one of the other names, Baal. You got to pay Baal Peor, to get out of their jail, their legal system. Anyway, that's the message for today. Guard your seven gates. Try to grab as many sparks as you can to find your soul tribe. And those will be the people that resonate with you, that you feel comfortable with, that you feel like you've got a deep soul bond with. Not just people that are blood of these temples. It's spiritual. It's a resonance. It's nothing physical. It's a resonance. No, resonance does become physical, but that's a different story for a different day. Anyway, that's the message for today. Abracadabra. You create as you speak, but one of your seven gates is also your ears. It's created for you as others speak as well. God bless. Much love.